had more hands and more thumbs, I'd give more hands up, more thumbs up.
All the hand, you give some elbows up.
Elbows up. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You can do it all.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hey, did you get that
Hello,
on
Emily.
Facebook? Your thumbs up, like. I mean, I know thumbs up's always been a signal, but like, do you use that more now with like the Facebook phenomenon of
thumbs up,
liking things with thumbs up?
Yeah, I'm a big thumbs up emoji guy too, and the hands. Was it the praise? You call them praise hands?
Yep.
I'm a big fan of just the thumbs up, and then sometimes the A-OK or the okay.
Yep.
But that can almost be a little condescending. I think sometimes this is like, gotcha. Like,
see,
you have to know when to use it.
In that context, I always use that one when I'm like, your hair looked good today.
You
know, like, or you were on point.
Yeah.
Good presentation. You know.
See, I think it's all about the person who sends it, and I think it's about it's a real craft.
It is.
Like texting and knowing kind of the tone and just being able to, because some people will read a text like and I'll throw my wife under the bus. She will read a text and immediately hear it in her head just in the worst way. Like, well, maybe that's just for me, but like, and I'm like, no, like that's not how I said. Like, it's more of like a instead of a like that's like the
yeah. And then what about the
Sims.
people that just don't have? They're just, you know, they're more direct. Like, it's not that they're not nice. They're just more direct, or they aren't fluffy.
In
like,
a text, yes.
Yeah, like, you know, I'll say like my mom and I joke like, don't start with what you had for breakfast. Like, you know, I'll be like, oh, blah, 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 and I like fluff up the story.
Yeah.
And then there's people that respond with no. And I'm like,
no. Yeah.
What do you mean no? I needed more than no. I needed no, thank you.
Yes.
No.
Like,
no,
yeah.
and, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. I used to definitely look into that. I mean, I feel like we were kind of texting started, I feel like, with us. I mean, are we showing our age right now? But like, I mean, there were smartphones, but I mean, come on. Like you weren't gonna. I think I had in middle school for fun. Like, it didn't really work. I would use it. I think I was only allowed to use it to call my mom for football practice if it got out early or something. Yeah. And it was just it was a Mitsubishi. Like, what? They make phones? Like,
you had one? You had like a bat phone in middle school?
It was like right around the Nokia, I think was.
Yeah.
They were bricks, and yeah.
Really were.
So
they were the flip phone.
God,
honestly,
the razors. Remember how popular those were?
And I had the Nokia, you know, like a walkie-talkie.
Oh, and the Nextel or whatever that was. Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we were in the high school earlier this week, and we walked by, and we both remembered where the payphone was.
Yes, the pay.
So kids don't even know that like schools had payphones back in the day.
They had payphones. People
you
used them.
Bring your quarter. Call your mama.
Yeah. Golly, blast from the past. Just wild. That high school visit was wild. It was even more crazy that I saw people I went to school with not planning on it.
Yeah.
Like I saw Sean there, and he was with EKU, and I was like, is that shit? Like, I'm like thinking, like, you know, while we were filming, and oh my gosh, it was so crazy.
I remember that, like, so Woodford County is known for our wrestling program, and amongst other things, but the wrestling program. So on the walls of the gym are all these wrestling photos, and I remember how they dyed their hair. That was the thing.
Yeah.
But like, when you look at the pictures and you see them all bleached out, all their bleached hair, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that. I remember that. Right? You know, that season of.
I wrestled in middle school.
State.
Wrestled or wrestled?
Oh, wrestled.
Wrestle?
Yeah.
Wrestle?
You say wrestle?
Just then I don't normally, but when I'm not focusing on my dialect, I get very twangy.
When that Eastern Kentucky comes
out. But I wrestled in middle school, and I did that. I dyed my hair blonde. It was wild. It was absolutely. It was so. I'll never do it again. But you know, I look like Eminem.
Days. Yeah, Eminem.
Marshall Mathers. Yeah, man. So that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun being back at the school for the career fair there. Something else that's going to be really fun. Well, I guess before we talk, thank you, Kinetic. It's all around us. It's below us. Yes. Thank you, Kinetic, for being our. It's amongst us for being our presented by sponsor. We love you. We're going to talk more about that later. But before, I'm really excited. This right here could be officially the very first episode you're listening to us in a podcast.
Podcast, you guys. You can listen, and you don't have to look. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, I think you're now. Yeah, more ways to ignore us.
Yeah.
No, no more podcasts for me. But the one good thing about podcasts, and it should be available on iTunes, and I think for Android, I think Stitcher. I think it's been a while since I've done podcast, people, but I started doing podcasts like in 2012.
Yeah, you were like 2 and you were doing podcasts.
I was 2.
It's fine.
Back in my day. But really got really into podcasts. But anyway, so we're gonna do it's gonna be this show, just the audio, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a different way to listen to us. You won't have to necessarily you'll be able to listen to us from your. It'll just open up a lot more channels to listen and be informed. So I'm excited about it.
Absolutely.
And you're going to need to speak more into the mic so the podcasters can hear you, Emily Lee.
Well, I've got my water. I've got things going on.
What is this, amateur hour? There we go. There we go.
All right, friends.
There we
I get
go.
schooled every time. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, shout out to my mail lady. She mentioned that she walks on her mail routes and listens to us. So thank you so much. That is
that's
so humbling.
That is
That's
so
awesome.
strange to hear people say that.
It really is.
They love the show or they.
But we appreciate it so much.
I got a random "What's up, Woodford?" I was out and about the other day. I can't even remember what situation it was, but it was just a young kid, a younger looking guy, and he's like, "What's up, Woodford?" And I was like, kind of thrown off, and I was like, "Yeah, what's up, Woodford?" But I had to I couldn't sit and I had to move or do something. But yeah, there's been it's very humbling. It's very cool to know that people enjoy the show. People enjoy, hopefully, enjoy this stuff. So
thank you.
Give you a little break from all the doom and gloom of the news out there. We don't
the heaviness.
the heavy. We don't want no heavy.
Mm-mm.
We don't want
Light,
no heavy.
Light.
Keep it light. Speaking of light, we should do a drinking contest. And,
how many times you can?
But
every time you say it.
Every time I say it, we should take a drink because I feel like we say speaking of all the time. Or I was not say huge or fantastic or something. I just know I do that all the time. But we need lights. We need. I said speaking of light. Fluffy pie in the face is what we're talking about for Kinetic.
That's right.
We're really pumping up this live show, and we're really trying to get where we want to be on location somewhere. It may not happen this time, but it will happen the next time, and trying to make this live show better. Oh, hello. I just closed a ring. Yes. I closed my move ring somehow sitting down.
What did you do?
Oh my gosh. So squirrel moment. We'll get back to the pies and the live show in a minute. So I have an Apple Watch. I was against it forever because I had a pocket watch, which is your phone. I'll never forget Mr. Merrill saying, making that connection, pocket watches are in. We're like, no, they're not. And what's your phone? And we were like, Mr. Merrill! You just blowing your mind like you always.
Squire Merrill coming in with it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. What did you have? Did you have him for Worlds? Was it World? Was it
World Civ?
Was it World Civ or World History?
And
or
U.S. No, I had fan in for U.S. History.
U.S. History.
Yeah.
I think I had Gibson.
Yeah, I was in. Speaking of, I was in Mr. Fannon's class on 9/11 in a U.S. History class.
No.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
That is
That's
crazy.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I was in Mr. Clemens' class, middle school. Obviously, it was English, I believe, is what he taught. But anyways, so. Everybody remembers that. But yeah, pocket watch. So I was against it forever, and I finally was like, you know what? I've been running a lot, and I thought I had to carry my phone as a hassle. I was like, oh, we'll give it a shot. Love it. And you have this activity rings that you can set yourself, and then you work and stand and walk and exercise
your goals.
And your goals, and you meet these rings, and it does this cool little.
I have an Apple Watch, and William, if he's listening or watching it, he's watching it. I can't even speak. Watching it. If he's watching, he's gonna see that I don't wear it. I need to.
You have to wear it. See, I got this leather band for it too. It's so cool. It's cool. I do like it. I like it a lot. I've got. See it, and it helps me. You'll like this, Emily. It keeps me more organized. But see, it's got my. You can't really tell from there, but what I got next in my day, my schedule, my email, my reminders. It's all there. It's all there, and the date. It's great.
That's thank you, Apple Watch, for keeping him on track.
And then it's yellow because it says that's What's Up, Woodford.
That's what we're doing now. Yeah.
Yay! So yes, my watch went off. I closed my move ring somehow. But pie in the face. We need a contestant. Now somebody did say Emily, and I'll stick up for Emily and say she won fair and square. But Emily and I don't count because we are always on the line. Because if this contestant gets the questions right, then we have to compete to see who gets a pie in the face. So we're always on the wire here. Someone said my wife. I think she'll be game. I think she would be game.
Do it.
But
somebody should.
But we need. I feel like we need a good pool of people. So we need more ideas. People in the community. I mean, obviously we have our norms, but I'm not gonna throw them under the bus. But we have our normal people that usually compete.
And there's
in
still
stuff.
Options. We just want to see who you guys want to see.
Yeah. Some I don't know. I mean, throw out some council members. Let's see who's game.
Ooh.
Let's see who's game.
I like it.
From our Woodford County Midway Versailles, whichever one. So yeah. I mean, it could be anybody, but yeah, we're using this segment to really push that and boost for that and try to find that pool of contestants because we're gonna be doing this, guys. We're gonna be doing this live stuff for a while, and yeah.
So drop it in the comments. Let us know, and you can even if you don't want to tag them, you can do it nonchalantly and just put their name, or you can tag them.
Put their name and we'll just contact them. That way you don't. You're safe. You're safe. But I mean, if anything, find someone that's really smart to try to get us pied again. I mean, it could be a fun kind of thing. Yeah,
we're game for it. But I will say, people think that I don't participate, but you guys saw on the show, there's evidence. I played the game too. I just happened to win, so I didn't have to get the pie in the face. But anyway, I know people want to see me lose. It's fine.
Well, everybody wants to see, just like Tiger Woods. I mean, people were gunning for him. He was on top. He was the greatest golfer ever. Awesome. But he had his haters because he was on top. People wanted to see him lose for some reason. Yeah. You're on top, Emily. You're on top, and for some reason, people want to see you lose. I don't. I respect it. I don't want to.
Well, thank you.
I'll stand behind my co-host.
I will say you do not give it to me though. You really do try. It's not like I try. It's not like you just. It's not like give me.
Yeah, I don't just say I'll do it.
I hope anyway, right?
Yes, you're good. You're good.
It's
you're
not
solid.
Even why not? I'm whining.
Oh well, then hey, I tell you what. Let's move right into some why not. Why not?
We got Gizmo today, Cory.
Gizmo.
So Gizmo is their other pup there at Wildside Winery.
Oh, yeah.
Real live pup.
Yeah. You can see the real live Gizmo.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot. Yeah. So really excited about this one. Is this a sweet red?
Yeah. Let's see what this. Okay. So Old Gizmo is a deliciously sweet red blend.
A blend.
Mm-hmm. Wildside Winery's Gizmo is a tribute to our girl, a sweet red blend of Concord, Niagara, and Estate Norton that you're sure to find refreshingly delicious.
Our first show as a podcast, possibly. Yeah.
$1 of each bottle donated to the Kentucky Animal Rescue.
So cool.
Isn't that awesome? And it is a 4 out of 6 on the sweetness scale. So that's actually pretty sweet for a red wine. Most red wines aren't as sweet.
Kudos to my wife, Kathleen Cooley, for getting onto me and for me to chill, because it is so much better chilled. Cheers.
Cheers.
At least I think so. I mean, some people like their stuff room temperature. I mean, it's fine. I mean, a lot of the times, like I'm trying a beer. To be honest, I mean, room temperature is a really good way to. I mean, because I think the colder it is, it shuts off your
room temperature
your taste buds.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Like a stout. I like to let it cool down.
Well, maybe I can see like that. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking like a light beer, like
or warm up. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is delicious. Oh my gosh, this is the right amount. I really like red, but with the little chill and the little sweetness, it's like.
It's not too sweet, and it's not the sweet. Like it's not too dry.
No.
Four is
some reds can be pretty dry. So if you don't like that, this is a perfect red.
Chilled is really good. This is really good.
So delicious.
Oh my god.
You all.
Gizmo's
got it. Gizmo knows what's up.
That's maybe I don't know. I don't say BBR. BBR.
Oh, I was gonna say don't. Yeah, are you gonna cheat on BBR?
No, BBR. But a non-bourbon wine red wine. This is
Oh,
really good.
This is delicious.
The port's really good too, but this Gizmo is like it's got that sweet, just the right amount of sweet, I think.
Well, I think it's that blend too of the Concord, Niagara, the estate. It's
We had some in Niagara.
the best
We've
stuff.
had all of it, I think.
Yeah,
Now we're going back through.
yeah. We're hitting our highlights. Gizmo, yes, and $1 going to every $1 of every bottle going to the Kentucky Animal Rescue. That's awesome.
Huge. I love that. So much about dogs. We're gonna get to a lot of dogs here. A lot of dogs here soon.
Dogs.
Because we had a winner, and I'll admit we don't know who the winner is technically yet, because we're recording. It's a weekly show, people. We can't record on the day. It takes time to record too, or edit. But I did go to the Midway Fall Festival, and we're looking at some footage of it right now. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, great weather.
I'm speaking ahead of time because I know it is.
Yeah, we know it's going to be. I know. I'm trying to think.
I know it's confusing.
No, but
we try to keep the essence of like this is actually Monday alive, but
Yes.
I think we
You guys know better. You guys can read right through us.
Yeah.
But Midway Fall Festival is always an awesome time. The group there, the Midway Merchants, do an amazing job. Alicia does an amazing job.
Yep.
So congratulations on a great fall festival.
Oh yeah. Obviously 100%. But before we get into that, I do want to talk about
What's on your mind?
I do have some whining to do. Do you have any whining? You've got to do some whining.
I just did my whining.
Oh, you got your whining done already.
I got my whining done. Yep.
Fine.
I couldn't hold it in any longer.
Couldn't hold it in any longer. Well, I was held in contempt. I was held, and we'll see if what Facebook thinks. I don't want to make Facebook mad because that's our main channel.
They do hold the cards.
Yeah. But I was in Facebook jail for a solid 2 days. They said 3, but I think I got out on good behavior.
Yeah. Time served.
Yeah, time served. I have no idea. I am a grown man with a 6-year-old. I have a local talk show, and it's like, if you know me, but it's like, what am I? I'm sorry. What did I post that was against the terms and conditions? Right.
That's the worst thing is they don't tell you what you did.
They didn't tell me. And then I went to message somebody, and it said something you sent in messages was again, and I'm like, I don't use Facebook Messenger. Like, I don't know, like a whole lot. I don't know. I just didn't know what it was. It was very confusing, and I felt really bad. Like, I'm like, I don't know what I did, and I couldn't post.
You felt attacked.
Yeah, I felt triggered. I was triggered. No, I wasn't triggered. I just was confused. But I will say.
Did you take that 2 days to really reflect on what you'd done?
I will say kudos to Facebook. I did message them that afternoon, and obviously it takes time for people to get back, but they never technically got back to me or told me what it was. But I messaged them once or twice on the report a problem. You can get there. I'll give you a little tidbit. But and sorry for the podcasters, they're not getting this video. You need to go to our Facebook and go to this post. You don't have to go to the whole show if you don't want to, but go to the Why Not segment and look it up. So they didn't get back to me physically, but on that second day, I was released and I was back. So they didn't tell me I was back. I just liked something so it could have been earlier. I'm not sure.
So could you see what is Facebook jail like? Could you see posts and could you get on?
There were bars over my screen.
Yeah.
No. You just can't post, comment.
So you can't
share.
You can access it.
Yes.
And it still refreshes, so you still see, but you
still
just can't participate.
Yes.
You got to sit on the sidelines.
Literally, and I mean, you can see out the bars, but you can't get out there. You can't do anything. Yeah.
It's wild that you just got a random.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to.
I told you, I was flabbergasted. I couldn't, because I had this show.
Yeah.
I had to post the show on Monday.
Yeah. We had to use our people.
Yeah, we had to. Our Haley, who's normally here, she's not here today, but Haley is our What's Up Whitford producer, and so
Always
she had to step in.
Clutch, yeah.
She had to come in clutch. So yeah, that's my wine.
Well, I'm glad you're out of the Facebook jail.
Me too. Me
It's,
too. And as literally, Emily, as we're talking, we're gonna segue into this Midway Fall Festival sponsorship. It's it's amazing. So I know today is technically we're filming Friday, but we are still getting and the drawing is today at 6.
Yep.
We're still getting applications. We're still getting. Look at this, but oh my
The
gosh.
story, we've talked about this a lot, but the stories that go with the pictures are
Yes.
so cute and amazing. Some, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, are a little bit sad,
they're very-
and
they're
they've really
yeah.
pulled on my heartstrings.
this guy, so cute.
But then some are so sweet. All of them equally beautiful, though. You gotta go on there and see. It is so much fun.
Yeah. Oh look. Oh, someone did video.
Oh, how cute! Oh
That
my gosh,
is so cool.
You guys have got to check them out. It's in our private Facebook group, but all you have to do is just ask to join. We let you in. It's not a big deal. And then hop on your the What's Up Woodford private group, and you can see and post and all that good stuff.
Do it because even though we can't, the stories and the posts will all be on there, so you could just sit through there and swipe and read all day long. But we'll have the dogs all in an album.
Yeah.
And then obviously, even though we don't know the winner now, the winner's here. Congratulations! They got a $50 gift card. A Visa card or what, right? I think it's just a straight up Visa card. So rock on, man. We love pups and we love cash and we love the Midway Fall Festival.
That's right. We definitely love the Midway Fall Festival.
Yeah. So you've been seeing some more footage. I had more footage scrolling around and more and.
So this, the 47th festival will have happened. That's what's happening. Mm-hmm. That's what just happened. Mm-hmm. And then so 2022 will mark the 48th. So they're coming right up on their 50th. It would have been 48 this year, but they couldn't have it last year. So. Anyway, stay tuned because that's almost 50 years of goodness.
Midway Fall Festival. Thank you so much for going and for throwing it. And Alicia's awesome. Thank you guys. Right. And all the vendors and everybody at Midway's awesome.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Mm-hmm. What else do you love?
Well, I've got something else on Fall Festival. Yeah. People don't understand. I know we were moving on, and then a random thought crossed my mind.
It did. I saw it too. Like you went
and then I swallowed it.
I could almost like it went like you were like and then it went and then you go like
I thought, well, nobody cares, but I'm just gonna say it because who cares about anything that we all say?
Exactly.
No, but I'm just gonna say. So anyway, I wanted to say. You're random and I'm random. This is why this works.
I saw it. The thought.
Yeah.
I through your between those two noises, it went right through your brain.
Oh man, flushed. So now this story is going to be so non-important.
It's not that good.
It's not that good.
They're going to be so disappointed now because we hyped it up so bad. Oh yeah, blowing stuff.
No, I was just saying that I don't think people realize how many people come in for Midway Fall Festival, what a tradition it is, and what its reach is. Because I honestly didn't really until I started doing tourism. We got 2 calls this week. People ask where. They could get a hotel room. There's 2 different groups coming in. One, she just said, we love traveling to small towns. Her and her sister saw Midway to Love. They watched it again, and they knew they wanted to take a road trip. They weren't sure. They're from, I think, Lawrenceburg or Lawrenceville, Tennessee. And she was like, we saw it, and we hadn't seen Midway to Love in a while. We watched it again, and we thought, we're going there, and there's that festival this weekend. And they're staying at our hotel. So I was like,
great.
How cool is that? Anyway.
Huge.
Cool.
We do. We have great hotels, great
Good
Airbnbs.
Story, right?
Yeah, it is cool, man. It's
good talk, right?
Everywhere. Even for the Twilight Festival, come to the it's not for children, but the stand-in was filmed right down the way.
Yeah.
And the Twilight Festival, you could literally walk around. They show our downtown.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh man, that was funny. But yeah. I was going to ask you, what else do you love? Because we were heading into our next segment. I love experts.
I love experts too.
We've got 2 of them.
I love both. I love Brett and I love what Holly does. Mm-hmm. Holly's is a little less, exertion of energy. I just get to go and get pampered.
Well, for you,
yeah.
Holly's up there sweating, cutting your hair,
That's
doing
right.
all the stuff.
But no, both are really, really good.
Yes.
So you need to go.
Yeah, Brett. Just went to Brett today. Great workout. I got to go to Holly for a cut. I'm probably not going to do my eyelashes though.
They look so
my
good
wife
on you,
probably
Cory.
will.
They look so good on you.
But hey, no judgment if you do. I don't care who you are if you go get it. They do great work. I think this next one's going to be about eyebrows. So it's going to be pretty
need that.
awesome. And then Brett's another functional exercise that he works on. And yeah, so
He's keeping us fitting well. I like it.
Let's take a look.
What's up, Woodford? I've got a new piece of equipment I want to show you that I got in here, which is our glute trainer. And a lot of people come up to me. This is obviously a very intimidating piece of equipment, but it has great benefits, especially if you're trying to work your back or you're trying to work your glutes. Okay? So what you're going to do is load yourself in here just like this. Put your feet right up here on this platform. This actually moves. It'll come back to you. You will push in this yellow piece right here. Get underneath it. I'm going to start off with no weight. You can obviously put a weight plate right there, and you're going to engage your glutes up, lift that off, so now I can engage a full range of motion, and then you're just going to easily dip, just like this. I usually tell my clients to do 3 sets of 10, and then once you're done, push this back, out, grab this, and up, and load yourself out, just like that. If you all have any questions, obviously come up and ask me or one of my staff members.
Hey, I'm Christy Fryman, and we are here today at Kara's 6-week microblade touch-up. Again, that is a semi-permanent makeup. Lasts 3 to 5 years, depending upon how you take care of it. She has already been pre-numbed, so I'm going to go ahead and start with her touch-up. It's virtually pain-free. It gives your eyebrows a natural look without you having to fill them in. So you can go as dark, as light as you want, or as thick or thin as you want. If you overplucked years ago, we can correct that for you. You ready, Kara?
I am.
Okay. You doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Little bead of sweat, little
Yep.
blip blip.
I love it. I love it.
Yep. Thank you to Holly and Brett, and then Christy too for
Yes.
stepping in. She's with Holly.
We have
and
so many good experts here.
so many good experts, but you know what's not good? When I'm not current, and I need to be current.
You sure do. Yes, sure do. Okay, so guys, we always talk about what we've got going on at Falling Springs.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to do a plug. The Woodford Theater is at Falling Springs. They have their passes on sale now, and they started their programming. They started with Shakespeare in Love. So definitely check that out.
Yep.
Tennis, you like tennis? You want to learn tennis? They have something for everybody,
Love tennis.
both kids and adults. That is a great sport activity that you can do with friends. You can do it forever. So definitely check that out. Like I said, they have adult and like apprentice, and if you're looking for what's called a second serve.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got sessions of that coming up. Their fall adult mixed volleyball classes or league is coming up. They have fall basketball clinics, fall volleyball girls clinics, the parents' night out. We've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a steal, Cory. I mean, you could not find a better deal on Groupon or anywhere you look.
I know, it's huge.
It is, 6 to 10 p.m., $15 a child, includes dinner and snack. It register for all 2 dates and get $10 off, and you can do that through their website. That is amazing. Taekwondo, lifeguard certification, swim lessons, twinkle toes dance, and then a fall break camp. Guys, fall break is coming right up. We're all figuring out what we want to do, where we're going to go, how we're going to keep our kids entertained. That fall break camp will be amazing. They do such fun things there. It is $125 a child for the week or $30 a day. So you could do all of it or a bit of it. Includes daily breakfast and a snack. October 4th through 8th, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So for a working parent, you're trying to figure out what do I do for fall break, this is a great option. And then campers should wear tennis shoes and bring a swimsuit, towel, and lunch each day. So that they're going to be doing so many great activities. They'll be worn out when you pick them up. Guys, do that fall break class.
Totally. I'm on their Facebook right now. VWC Parks and Rec is their tag. Is their but Falling Springs for Sales, Parks and Rec. Find it on Facebook. They're looking for fitness instructors as of 15 hours ago. So from when we recorded here. So it looks like is seeking enthusiastic, dedicated, friendly group of fitness instructors. Sound like you? Contact Tiffany today at 859-873.
And I know they do some certifications. They offer, if you're not certified or you need training, sometimes they offer that. So definitely check that out and ask that question.
Sure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Get on their Facebook. It's all they're great at updating people about all sorts of things. I mean, they definitely. They're definitely all over the currentness. I feel pretty current. I feel pretty current. Actually, before we go, I want to see one thing.
What you want to see?
Run for DC. I want to see where we're at. I am going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to. Actually, I think I'm going to go to Simmons in person and actually
There's
sign
a
up.
couple of races going on. There's another one. I think through the Legion. That's coming up, and then of course the Santa Shuffle in December, but Run for DC will be another one. Yeah,
and they're trying to get to 200. They're at 96, not counting me yet, so 97. But I'm gonna do it, I promise. But the Run for DC, it's a great 5K. What did we say? It was 3.1 or 3.2.
3.1.
Miles, and it looks like I think I saw the way they go. They go. I think they say through the Colony and then through Adena and back through. So it's a great cause. Trying to send some fifth graders to Washington D.C., get some history, see something that they probably could maybe never ever see again.
That's right.
I have never been to D.C. Never been.
The nation's capital.
I know. I've never been. How crazy is that? And it starts at Simmons. Live music, face painting, food. September 25th, 8 a.m.
And then that one is September 25th. There's also the Fear the Beer Mile, and that's before the For Sale's Twilight Festival, of course. But it's actually at 3 p.m. On September 25th. So that will be such a fun event. And that is there's some sponsors, of course, for that. But try that one too. The For Sale's Downtown Dash, it's a 5K on the 25th as well. So you can do both in one day.
Perfect.
Love it.
And then, so let's... I'm current.
You're super current.
I feel pretty current. You know what? In honor of What Fun Weekends! Pour me up.
Another little dash to this.
A little dash. Little dashy dash. Because we're talking wine.
We are talking wine. Oh.
Emily, we just did.
Your rag.
Oh. Well, actually, I should. I feel bad, but we forgot to talk about Corks Are for Quitters from Wildside. I wish we had some Equus. Just a little bit of Debbie. Just a little Debbie, a little right there. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right, we're good. I'm gonna wash it.
Little runoff.
So man, oh man, we've got a beautiful Equus run spot you guys are running. Tell me a little bit about the wine trail, Emily.
Yeah. So, we're drinking on the wine trail right now.
Yep.
Wine brings people together, really, Cory. It
does.
So essentially, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I'll say it as many times as I need to. We are shouting from the rooftops, the mountaintops, that we are the Napa Valley of the East. Some people say Sonoma is better than Napa. I don't know. I need to go. But what I can tell you is that Woodford County wine is delicious. It's delightful, and it is the original or as the kids say, OG of wine.
Oh,
So Kentucky has a wine trail, but Woodford County has 4 vineyards, which is a ton of vineyards for
Wow.
one county, of course. Check us out. You can stay here, do all the things, and then you can go to other wineries, of course, out. But we're such a good hub for that. So what we want to do is draw people here to our wine, and yeah, just get people to experience everything that comes along with a vineyard. There's agriculture. There's, of course, history that comes along with it, an outdoor experience,
Yeah.
and then the tastings and learning. And there's so much more than just what's in the bottle of wine. All of them have a story
Yeah.
and how it's made and produced.
Great pairings. I mean, I think of wine. I think
Exactly.
of like a
Good
fine
food and
dinner
cheese
of some kind.
and
Yeah.
even dessert, wine and
Yeah,
dessert.
oh, yeah.
So, exactly, Cory. That's what we're trying to share, is that we have the best wine here. So come visit us, and that's what this video is all about.
Let's take a look at Equus Run.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity to come to the Bluegrass and experience all that it has. And we have a wine trail, we have a bourbon trail, we have breweries, cideries, meaderies. And I think the most important thing is that we're all sharing the customer, and it's up to us to ensure they have a great experience and they go back and tell others, because that develops a great, thriving hospitality and tourism industry in which we all benefit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Rock on. Rock on.
And
Awesome.
thank you to our wine sponsor.
Thank you very much.
Wildside Winery.
Yeah. Well, they'll be next week. They got there's a wild side spot next week, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Cannot wait to take a look at that. Napa Valley of the East, right?
That's right.
I would wear a t-shirt that said that.
See? Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We need
But I love merch, though.
Yeah, you are a sucker for swag.
I am. Go to reservewoodford.com and Reserve Woodford on Facebook. They've got all this. I mean, whatever you want to know. I mean,
Reserve Woodford.
It's got everything. Reserve Woodford. It's got everything you all are into right now. Look at that, Castle and Key. What's going on there?
Yeah,
See?
Castle and Key gave us some barrels for our Twilight Festival.
Oh, I love it.
I love it a
Emerging
lot.
leaders coming up. That's going to be a fun one.
Yes. So this Tuesday, tomorrow, at speaking of, you want to do the business circle? You want to get me on?
Oh.
You want to do it?
Yeah. Let's just move on into Business Circle, brought to you by Woodford County Chamber of Commerce.
I feel like I
You
need to
almost
run
did a
out.
spit take, yeah.
I think I need to run out through a crowd. I need that.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have Emerging Leaders coming up on Tuesday. The Chamber is proud to bring that program to Woodford County. Anybody, no age limit, ceiling, or floor. But we're doing a bourbon tasting. It's free at the Midway location of Bluegrass Distillers. Cory and I have been. It is an awesome farm, and the final product is going to be amazing. You can see the vision that they have, but it's really cool to see it right now in its raw form before they've really gotten started. So they are going to do a tour and then also a tasting. They're active in Lexington right now, and they're moving their full-time future home to Woodford County in Midway. So that is Tuesday at 3:30. Just contact me to RSVP, reserve yourself a spot. You don't have to be a member of the chamber or anything like that. So yeah, that's what's happening. We also helped to launch we did a ribbon cutting this past week. Cory, you came out and helped us.
Yep.
For the new drive-through clinic, the testing clinic for COVID in Woodford County. It's right in front of the bus garage. Gould's Fitness over there in that way. Drive-through. They've got 2 days a week that they do it for a certain amount of hours. It's free. It's a lot of partnerships. City of Versailles, of course, our health department, our Woodford County government, the school system is helping put that on together, and then they're partnering with a diagnostics lab to bring that to you. So awesome resource for us to help battle this pandemic.
Yeah. Do you want to watch the ribbon cutting?
Let's do it.
Like you weren't there? Let's let them watch it.
Good morning, and thank you so much for tuning in. We are so excited to bring yet another exciting announcement here in Woodford County. It is a great day. Our health department, along with many partners today, are going to have an announcement for you, which you can see behind us, with a free rapid COVID testing center. We are so excited for this drive-through model to come to Woodford County, not only as another approach to our multi-tiered approach to battling this pandemic, but it shows the unity and the collaboration that it is taking to overcome what we are seeing here in Woodford County. But our numbers are great. We are trending in the right direction. We are leading the state.
state and the nation, and our leadership we are so proud of here in Woodford County, to have the type of leaders who are standing strong and together to make this sort of thing happen every day. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our Mayor of Midway, Grayson Vandergrift.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Emily, thank you very much. Thanks for allowing us to be a part of this today. Just a couple of days after we commemorated the 20th anniversary of 9/11, in which we lost 3,000 people on an absolutely horrific day, we right now are losing about 3,000 people in this country every 2 days to this terrible virus. But here in Woodford County, we're fighting back because we're united, because we're working together, because we have great public health that we listen to, and all these health heroes here today, members of the school system, and all the other partners that made this possible, on behalf of the city of Midway, and on behalf of all those who have been so happy that we've been united and fighting together, thank you all for making this possible. This is going to be a wonderful tool. So if you need to get tested, if you have had an exposure, or if you just want to have some peace of mind, it helps to know whether or not we have this thing, because unlike the flu, we're contagious before we get sick, and sometimes we're contagious without even feeling sick. So thanks again to everybody. I'm going to introduce my friend and colleague, Mayor Brian Trogett of Versailles. Thank you.
Since Grayson for the first time did not take a dig at me, I'm going to spare him. So it is truly, this is one of the greatest ribbon cuttings I've had the pleasure of attending. This, as Emily said, testing is a big part of controlling this virus and coming out on the other side finally and getting everything back to normal. City of Versailles is proud to collaborate with the health department, the school system, county government, and Cassie and her team, her COVID team, just do a phenomenal job. And to Tara Keegan's credit, when she has a vision and wants to get something done, it's going to get done. So we are here today because of her tenacity in making this happen. And as I said, the City of Versailles is proud to play a small part in it. Everybody come out here and get tested for the reasons Grayson just said. Now it is my pleasure to turn it over to our Director of Public Health, Cassie Prather.
First, I want to thank everyone for being here today. This is just a perfect example of us all coming together to make our community healthy and safer. I want to thank specifically the Woodford County Public School System. This idea, this location, was born out of a meeting that we had with the superintendent, and so I cannot thank him enough for agreeing to let us utilize this space along with the city, Mayor Trogett, and also county government. Testing is critical to controlling the spread of COVID-19, and frankly, we didn't have enough testing options in our community. Yes, we are still one of the most vaccinated counties in Kentucky, thanks to everyone, but we have to be able to continue offer testing to identify those that are infectious. And so again, I want to thank everyone here, especially Tara Keegan, one of our disease investigators, who along with her caseload was able to get gravity diagnostics here in our community to offer free testing every Monday and Thursday. And so I am grateful for everyone here and coming together, allowing this to happen, you know, keeping our kids in school, our businesses open, our community thriving is very important to us. And the only way that we're going to overcome this pandemic is by working together. And so I thank you all for making that happen. I would like to invite someone from Gravity Diagnostics to come up and say a few words, and then also Terry Keegan with the Health Department.
Good morning, everyone. It's truly an honor for us at Gravity Diagnostics to be here. You know, we've been an incredible partner to the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and in fact, throughout this pandemic, Gravity Diagnostics has tested nearly half of the COVID tests here in the state, and we are proud to be a partner here with the Woodford County Public Schools and with the Woodford County Public Health Department to provide this testing. And it's what's really part of our mission to be here for the community and provide the testing, and we're proud to be able to do that. So thank you.
Well, I
feel very humbled. I feel like I'm getting attention for something that really was the result of quite a number of people that are standing here in front of me. I made a few phone calls, and the mayor, the superintendent, Cassie Prather, Kay Penn from the bus garage. These are the people that really made all of this happen. Woodford County is an amazing place to live and to work, and thank you for everybody being out here and being so supportive.
We'd like to invite up the Woodford County Public School System Superintendent. Would you like to come say a few words?
Sure, this is a very exciting opportunity for our school system to have the opportunity to partner with the Woodford County Health Department. We look across our district, and what we're seeing right now are attendance rates of 91 to 93%, which is not that far off from what we have in a typical year, which typically we run 95%. We have to attribute all that to the vaccination efforts that the Woodford County Public Health Department has put forward, and also this testing and any testing options that we have. We look forward to these 2 days of testing weekly to really helping us keep kids in school, keeping our families, our students, and our staff safe, and hopefully putting this virus behind us and getting us back to a day of normalcy. So again, thank you to the Woodford County Health Department, the City of Versailles, and everyone that played a role in having this testing efforts put together. So again, thank you, and the school system is very appreciative of this effort. Thanks.
All right, friends, without further ado, we will officially have our ribbon cutting to open this clinic that already has seen people this morning. So I want to invite everybody up who'd like to take part in the ribbon cutting. We can grab a hold of the ribbon and we will do our ceremonial cutting.
These are real, Emily.
I know, right?
Yeah, these really aren't short.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of your way.
I don't know why we get to Brian. But don't move quickly. You'll get hurt. Who's taking it? You're fine.
All right, and we'll cut it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Around one picture as well. We'll have a picture as well.
Now, the cool thing about that, Emily, is that our podcaster can still hear the audio from the video, so they're still getting enough.
They're getting a taste.
They're getting a
right.
taste. That's good.
All you need is info, right?
That's all. You just need the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes. All right. So, moving along.
Okay, so question.
Yeah.
Rando. Again, squirreling here, but okay. You say meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
When you're talking about, like, but when do you say
The
meat,
nitty-gritty?
Yeah, but when do you say the meat and bones? Is meat and bones a saying, or am I making that up? Is it always meat and potatoes, or is there a time when you say meat and bones?
I've never heard of meat and bones of it. Like, I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes of it. Like, that's the hearty meal. Like, that's the big.
That's the
meat and potatoes.
Important piece. Yeah.
That's the main course.
So I'm making up that there's a meat and bones saying.
Maybe.
I think so.
Meat and bones.
Dang. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, continue on.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Out and about. Out and about.
Out and about.
We've got Rector Hayden Versailles and Republic State Mortgage, Becky Baldwin.
Becky Baldwin.
We love our out and about segment sponsors here, and they're people, and you're looking at them right now. They're people from here that know here, and it's great to have. One cool thing is, a local bank. Local bank as in Becky Baldwin. She has that local presence, knows who you are, understands the market here, but has the backing of this gigantic machine that can get you what you want.
Yeah.
And it's great to have a local bank like that, locally placed, because it also allows you to get local appraisers for your house here locally. Sometimes you go for these bigger banks, from Lexington or something like that, that they just, nothing wrong, but it's just sometimes, they come out to appraise your house and the appraiser's not from here. And so the appraisal in the process is, so you're buying a house, you're agreed upon the sales price, great, love it, want it, but the bank has to appraise it for that amount so it can, loan you the money.
Yeah.
So if that house doesn't appraise for the amount that you're trying to sell it for, then that comes a weird issue where, either the seller has to come down or the buyer has to pay the difference. So it's a really awkward situation. So having a local appraiser knows the area, and if you have a realtor that is working their butt off for you, that's sending them comps and saying, look, here's, if they need it, sometimes appraisers need different
more
comps.
information.
But I think that's the route. And obviously, come on, it's Becky. We all know Becky now, right?
And we love Becky. She's so great to
And
work with.
yeah.
Honestly, that's what you want.
agents.
In what should be an exciting, fun time and experience for you. You definitely want to do this with people that are cheerleaders and friendly and, communicate and know what to do. And she is most certainly top notch in that.
Yeah, you don't want to let them worry about it. Like, we can even go back. It kind of comes with anybody. Like, I'm not going to try to cut my own hair. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm not going to try to operate on myself. Like, I'm not going to, I don't care if it's doctor, realtor, anything. They're all professionals. And this is how they make their money. This is what they do. So let them do it.
Let them do it.
Let them
For heaven's
do
sakes.
it. For heaven's, I'm begging you, please, just let them do it. Let them do it. It would be, and we're not saying not be involved or anything, but it's, we've got a lot of good agents here, so use it.
Lifeline, use it.
Speaking of local, Emily, they're local. They're not going anywhere.
Nope,
Staying here. That is a West Banco.
West Banco.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I want him to tell us about the name.
Yeah. Maybe
we'll have to ask him.
Yeah. So West Banco people went out and about to go talk to them about just really what they're all about.
Yep.
So let's cheers one last time.
Cheers.
Thank you, M.I. Lee. What's
Cheers,
up, Woodford?
Cheers to you guys. See you next time.
See ya. What's up, Woodford? Cory here at West Banco. Super excited to be here. I'm here with Brian and Thomas. How are you, gentlemen?
Doing wonderful. Doing wonderful.
I'm so happy, you guys. One quick question, actually, before we get into some really awesome services that they're supplying. But Emily and I wanting to know West Banco. What's the name come from? What is the name? Do you know how it originated?
That is a great question. It's always been our company's name, West Banco. It's nothing too crazy, but we're based out of West Virginia. That's where the West comes from. Is from West Virginia.
You did it. I was trying to rattle you, and you just sailed through that. That was beautiful. Thank you, Thomas. So that's it. So then you have that. But what I really want to talk about is obviously West Banco. We are in the hub. If you don't know exactly where, I don't know, see how. I think it's for sales only skyscraper. But we are here right next to McDonald's, Jimmy John's, Holiday Inn. We are in the central hub here. You pass by this bank pretty much to go anywhere. So, gentlemen, we're here, local, West Banco. You've got a very exciting service that you all are providing. Do you want to tell me a little bit about what you're providing?
Absolutely. And first, it's exciting to be here in Versailles. This is a community that we hold fast to and that we know that we want to grow, and we're here to stay. So I just want to let everybody know that we are here to stay. We're committed to growing this community through the products and services that we have to offer. And with that being said, one of the things that we just did, we went through a tremendous core conversion. First in the company's history, where we upgraded all of our core operating systems.
Oh, fantastic.
To be able to be future-proofed. So what that's going to allow us to do to provide our digital platform stronger for our customers. So we upgraded that to be able to compete with some of the competitors. So the great thing about West Banco is we have that community feel, but we can compete with some of the bigger banks to provide the services that our customers truly need.
That's a theme for success in my book. I mean, to prevent like that, it's a lot of future sight. That's huge. That's
Absolutely.
that you guys are on it. You guys are on it. But you mentioned before that you wanted to talk a little bit about some small business services, and I'm sorry, I keep alluding to that. I'm a small business,
Exactly.
so I'm excited personally to hear what you guys are offering.
And I'm definitely going to let Brian take that because he is
okay.
our small business specialist here in the market.
Oh, cool.
So he will be the guy that will handle all of those concerns, and he'll be able to give us a bigger picture of that.
Sure.
Awesome.
Hello,
Cool.
my name is Brian Huff. I'm actually a banking center manager here for Woodford County and directly responsible for all the business development. But
Awesome.
I've got about 20 years of banking experience, but where my importance lies is make sure that the small businesses of Woodford County are taken care of. And one product that we really like is that small business flex line that can be used for overdraft protection. It can be used for cash flow issues, and it's a simple process. Normally we get a 2 or 3 day turnaround time, but it's great for small businesses and easy to put in place.
That's huge. I know overdraft withdrawal or protection, right? You said
Right.
Yeah, I know the wife would be happy if I had some of that. Sometimes maybe my eyes get a little too big, but no, that's huge for a small business because you're out there, you're buying stuff, your supplies. You know, maybe you're getting employees, and you just need that support, so they can come to you for any type of banking needs, services.
Sure,
that they
yeah. I
need?
mean, we provide all types of products, and I specialize in the small business space, but I have 2 personal bankers that take care of the personal piece, and we cover the whole gamut. So.
You got a team. You got a team in place. You got a team of people. You
Great
come
team
in,
place.
faces everybody knows. Come in through the doors. You know where it is. You know what they provide. Local. They just upgraded their systems. So, but you can't walk to the counter and, hey, can you turn your computer around so I can see what you're working with? Don't ask that. I'll take your word for it. But gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. Wes Banco, and now we know where Wes Banco comes from, the name, which I'm rattled that you just coasted right through that. That was beautiful. You know your stuff. So come see him, everybody. Gentlemen, any final words you wanna throw out there before we end the segment?
No, just come and see us. We're a great group of people, and we'd love to help you out any way we can.
Here. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great week. And what's up, Woodford?